Hello, second graders. We are going to be working in our Your Turn practice book on page 37. Page 37, and we are going to work on our page about genre. We are going to be reading a story called The Foster Pet. And as I read, I want you to think to yourself, how do we know this story is narrative nonfiction? All right, think back to the video you just watched of me explaining narrative nonfiction. The foster pet. Amy's family has a foster pet. They feed and play with Rocky and take him to the vet. They train him to follow commands. When Rocky gets bigger, another family will give him a lasting home. And there is a picture with a caption. Remember, captions describe what is happening in the picture. So it says, Amy trains Rocky to walk on a leash. Okay. Answer the questions about the selection. Number 1, how can you tell this text is a nonfiction narrative? Well, I see that this story has pictures with captions. I see that it is about a real, true event or family. So it's nonfiction. It's a true story. And it's told by a narrator. It's talking about Amy's family. And Amy's family is not the narrator of the story. It's someone else, not in Amy's family. Someone is telling about Amy's family. So how can you tell this text is a nonfiction narrative? Number 2, what is one way that Amy trains Rocky? How did you find this information? What is the way that Amy trains Rocky? Well, I see in the text it says they feed and play with him and take him to the vet. That doesn't tell me about training them. They train him to follow commands. Well, that's an example of how they train him. Like a command could be to sit or stay. I can also use the picture to see how they train Rocky. And it tells me that Amy trains Rocky to walk on a leash. So that is one way that Amy trains Rocky. And how did I find out this information? I looked at the picture. Number 3, what does the text help you learn about a foster pet? A foster pet. Well, at first I thought that they were going to be able to keep the pet, but at the very end it says when Rocky gets bigger, another family will give him a lasting home. So a foster pet is when a pet goes to live with a family for a short period of time, and that family helps to train the dog and help the dog until they can send him to his real home that he will live forever at. So you should now be able to go back and fill in your answers for 1, 2, and 3. If you have different answers than me, that is okay. If you need to go back and listen to the story one more time, you can rewind this video and go back and listen another time. I hope you have fun finishing up page 37. And remember, we will collect it at our next packet pickup day.